All right, guys. Sorry I had to put that in a few parts. So welcome to another live. Hosted by me, Mr. Philly. Today I'm making the only variation of the cheesesteak that I find acceptable. It's almost as popular as a regular cheesesteak. We're making a pizza steak. It's exactly what it sounds. So you just use all your regular authentic trimmings for a cheesesteak, cheese, onions, and steak, and then add pizza sauce to it. And then mozzarella cheese. That's more authentic, because mozzarella goes with pizza. But then I've seen some places actually just add the regular whiz cheese and then they just pour the pizza sauce on top. It's kind of a sloppy made. But anyway, this is the only variation that I like. And yes, there's some days, I love cheesesteaks, but sometimes I would rather have a pizza steak. This is almost the same thing, just a pizza with steak instead. And it tastes just as good, I promise you. And sorry about the last slide. I will definitely link it in the description box below. I made my own pizza sauce and it's so easy to make. So that's what we made today for our pizza steak. Didn't come out as well as I wanted, but it's all right. I'll get the job done. I'm just using the store bought frozen steak too, so yeah, just to give you guys an idea of what we're making. Ribeye steak is the way to go, as I always say with cheesesteaks. But really, you can use whatever steak you have on hand if you're really in a hurry. But if you want to be authentic, there's ways to be authentic. I don't know. Are you okay? Hi, how are you, Ella? I don't know. Am I? All right. I just had to delete the last live where I made the homemade pizza sauce because there's just too many glitches in the app. I think we're gonna have to turn the heat up a little bit on this stuff. Yep, that's better. Let's get this a little bit more cooked. That shouldn't take long. Just a couple more minutes, yeah. That should be good. It's good enough for two. I have some small hoagies. Now, when it comes to also authenticity, this right here, Martini's hoagie rolls. Hoagie rolls. That's what we call them back. These hoagie rolls. You go sub roll, hoagie roll. If you go to Wawa and ask for a hoagie, they know what you're talking about. But Philadelphia has its own hoagie rolls too. You can especially ordered if you really want to get really fancy. I know people that for my job that do. So yeah, one of these days we might actually order because I think cheesesteaks, the bread actually does count as great flavor too. Good bread. And now with seasoning, when it comes to cheesesteaks, as I said before, you don't really need. I think I've had mentioned before. You don't really need that much seasoning with cheesesteaks because the cheese and the onions already have a great flavor and olive oil, which we did olive oil at the end before. And salt and pepper, and that's it. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. There we go. And pepper. Oh, it's not going up there, but just a little bit, just a taste. There we go. We're almost done. Cheese too. Now we can turn this down a little bit because I think we got it mostly cooked to our perfection that we were looking for. Oh, nobody's on now. There's like several people on last time, but now there's nobody. Oop. Hmm. Oh, I can smell it. Smelling good already. Smelling good. I guess we really didn't need a third. Taste. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. There's that authentic cheesesteak. taste. All right, so I think it's probably time to add some cheese. And, you know, nice thing you could do is freeze your cheese a little bit because it actually tastes better when you freeze it. And cut it up and throw it in there. And you're making like something like this. This cuts better, I think. Slices better too. Oh yeah, mozzarella. Got cheesesteaks. It's done. Very close. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much done. All right, now we're gonna divide some of those into two parts. There we go. Now we're gonna layer some more cheese on top. Let that cook, cook, cook. All right, now we're gonna slice up our hoagies here. All right, guys. Now we're about to assemble our cheese sticks right here, like the old-fashioned way. Put our bun on top. I don't have the biggest spatula, so it's gonna be a little bit of a job. There we go. All right, we did a good job. Not bad. I'm just gonna put the rest of the contents in there. Oh yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. A+, I think. Maybe we should add a little bit more steak. These are a little light, but they're all right. Not bad. Not bad. All right, now the next one. Actually, yep. Scoop that up. Oh yeah. Whoops. Kind of broke. I didn't mean that. You know, you made a good cheesesteak when the cheese was hanging all over. Should have added a little bit more steak. I think these are a little light on the steak, though. Sorry, I just don't have the big enough spatula. There we go. All right, I'm going to give you a look at these bad boys here. Oop. Oh, they look delicious though. Oh yeah, delicious. They're gonna be delicious. Give me a second, guys. I gotta get adjusted here. All right, guys. Now this is the pot. Now this is the part where we spoon on our homemade pizza sauce, and it's so easy to make. I will definitely make sure I link it in the description box below for you guys. There we go. Just really. There we go. We just spoon in our pizza sauce, homemade. Pizza sauce didn't come out as well as I wanted, but you know, I just really wanted to give you guys a great example of a great recipe. There we go, and that's it. And there's your pizza steaks. Just the only variation of a cheesesteak that I approve of. And it's very popular in Philly. And maybe just to top it off with a little bit more cheese. Not melted, but it is what it is. It'll work. All right, now the taste test, guys. All right, taste test for pizza steak, pizza cheesesteak. All right, cheers. Mm, 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 mm. And yet another nostalgic taste of Philadelphia. Melts in my mouth. Mm, mm. So good. Oh, there you have it, guys. The only version of a cheesesteak that I approve of, a pizza steak. I just had to share with you with this. I mean, because this is almost as popular. You know, still love getting cheesesteaks, especially, and I love making them, and I love having them when I'm in Philly. But sometimes I would rather have a pizza steak, so I'd love to share this with you guys. And don't worry, you know, we made our pizza sauce in the last video, but I had to delete it. You know, it was just glitching too much. But I will definitely put the recipe, and it's so easy to make, in the description box below. Sorry. So thank you guys so much for watching. You know what? That is a 9 out of 9. 5 stars all day. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and follow. And as always, happy cooking. Bye.